meant to be the main event, but here I am.
The man attempted a tactful explanation for her rival's recent criticisms of WWE. The rivalry between Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey fueled the first women's main event of a WrestleMania in history. There was speculation it involved behind-the-scenes heat that may have prevented the two stars from working together when Rousey returned to the company in 2022. But that's not how Ronda's been presenting it as she started doing press ahead of the release of her new memoir, Our Fight. Instead of Lynch or anyone on the WWE roster for failing to capitalize on the heat between them, Rousey's instead been slamming the company itself and the men who led it for most of her time at WWE. Asked about Rousey's recent comments while promoting her own new autobiographical book, Becky Lynch, The Man, Not Your Average Girl, by Ariel Helwani on the MMA Hour today, March 27, Lynch says she isn't surprised that Rousey describes her time at WWE in a negative light. She doesn't want to comment too much on things being quoted from Our Fight until getting a chance to see them in context, but Becky did have some thought on Ronda's professional wrestling career. Look, I have a very different view and a very different experience of WWE. But I always wanted to do this. This is what I always wanted to do. I love this. I love this. Is it perfect? Nothing is. I've worked in little Dellas that you're like. How does this place operate? The size of WWE and the amount of talent and people that go into making it go live on TV for, however, 5 hours a week when you're just talking about Raw and SmackDown. And then you've got PPVs, and then you've got NXT. So there's so many people that go behind that. You're going to be dealing with a lot of people, so you're going to have some negative experiences. But this is my dream. I've always wanted to be good. I've always looked at myself. How can I be better? How can I make the division better? And I've always worked to make it better. Becky acknowledged that creative hasn't always been great, especially when much of Ronda's run took place during a time when notoriously the shows were getting rewritten as we were going on live on TV. But it's largely due to how everyone in the company is stretched thin, not that anyone is trying to make anyone look bad. Rather than put the onus on her rival, Lynch instead says that WWE mishandled Rousey, in large part because of how well her debut tag match at WrestleMania 34 went. She still contrasts Ronda's approach to her own, however. So while she seems to empathize with Rousey's situation and rationalize how she handled it, Becky's still saying she herself would have worked harder to make things better out of her love for the business. If we do good, the company does good, so I don't think anybody is trying to make anybody fail. When you love this, you look to try and make it better. How can I make this better? But she was coming from a different industry, she was a star, and she should have been handled differently. In terms of I think she had such a great first outing that everybody thought, oh, she can wrestle. And I mean this with respect, but she couldn't wrestle. Subscribe to our channel for daily updates. Always be the first to get news. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, World Wrestling Fact. Thank you for watching.